today, so that's nice. That's been going well. My phone keeps ringing, but hopefully they'll give up after a minute, because I am in the middle of streaming. We also have the dice rolling system in here so that we can eventually implement combat. I probably will not implement the spells per day system, because that's going to be way... How... Expand widget? You mean the drop down menu? That is actually pretty cool. So I'm assuming you mean these, the drop down buttons, which are the combo boxes. So each combo box has default options, which are different elements you can set manually. Instead of doing that, what we did was we came in, casted the character, and we got show mouse cursor, did a sequence for each one. And what we did was we actually took an enumeration value that we have set. Let's see, where's my enumerator? So like each one is an enumerator that has all the different options available. And so we set each one and did add option on the combo box. And so what that does is it literally just forces, like, this one is human, this one is half-orc, so it forces this one to have the option for human, the option for half-orc, the option for elf, and then the classes as well. And we went through that, and as you can see, that was quite a bit. And then what we do is we come down here, and we go, okay, so on selection changed is one of the events that you have automatically, which determines whether or not you have changed the option available within the drop-down menu. And what we've done is we went in and did a simple branch check that was, is the text that is in the box equal to human? If so, we go in and we set the enumeration to human in the character. And we do that for each one so that it creates, we're pretty much populating. Yeah, I'm trying to learn more about enumeration, so I decided to do it because I wanted to learn more about enumeration. Plus, because we did it as an enumerator, it allowed me to set this system up, which basically is a switch on Enum with the race value. So whichever race I choose and then finalize, it'll go in here and it'll actually set the stats within my character to the bonuses that we find. Like if you ever read the 5th edition D&D book, it gives specific stat bonuses to each race. And so what I did was I went in and set the actual bonuses from the book based on what race you chose inside of that widget. So it's kind of playing all off of each other. I actually, until started messing with this, didn't realize how fucking useful enumerators really are. That's really awesome that it goes in and goes, oh, I know what you're trying to do, and then does it without me having to fight with it. So yeah, that's that. That's pretty much everything. Up here we've got our actual stat system that adds to the statistics of the player. Down here we've got our die roller, which we haven't actually used yet. Reason being, I haven't had any time to work on developing a character that we can hit, which I'm thinking about just making a target dummy for now that you can swing at, and when you swing at it, it rolls the dice, determines if you hit, give it like a low AC or something so that it could hit it. Yeah. Pretty cool system. I'm having fun with it. No, I have not updated to 4.8 yet. I intended to, but I forgot. Not gonna lie, I kind of dropped the ball on that one. So I'm probably gonna be updating, hopefully over the weekend if I remember. My dad's going into surgery soon, so I'm actually going to be going to visit him over the weekend. But If I have time and I remember, I will be setting it. But we're pretty much reaching the end of the time here, so I'm going to go ahead and save. And as always, I'm going to blow something up before we leave. I am going to use TK4's absolutely wonderful buildings that he sent me. So that's all set. That's good. Good to go. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I will not be manually just updating the project. It's definitely going to be a copy. Yeah, he's had a lot of medical issues really recently, especially on his back. And he's going in for, I think this is his third back surgery in the last couple years. I can't remember if he said he has to have like bones fused or something, but I'm really worried about him. So thank you for saying that. I appreciate it. Hopefully it ends up going very well, and we not much to worry about. But you never know with back issues. Though he's being a pain in the ass right now and keeps texting me when I'm trying to stream. He's actually a my dad's a gamer too. He's the one that really got me into video games, so it's kind of funny. He's a big part of the reason I do game design now. Okay. Certainly not large enough. I mean, if we're dealing with a Borg ship here, gotta make sure. Alright, so I think these are already broken. Now, why aren't you already broken? Okay. Threshold, enable impact damage. Why did it... IRTech, I know you exist. And I love it when you come to the stream. It's awesome. You are a valued member of my very small community here. You know what? For that, IRTech, I will absolutely. It won't be this time because I have to download content examples, which on my internet right now will take a while. But. Alright. I believe all of our settings should be... there. Damage. Impact 100, 0, or 1 rather. It depends on your specific setup on your computer, Crier. If you have a card that's not DX11, it'll definitely run very slow. If you have a lot of objects in your scene, it could run low. BSPs are very performance heavy, so if you have BSPs in your scene, and that may be the problem. Let's see, what else could be the problem with FPS and viewport? Depending on your rendering, if you're rendering multiple static lights or dynamic lights and attempting to use that, if you've implemented the DFGI features in 4.8, that could be causing the problem. It's really very specific to what's going on. Oh, my FPS? Oh, it's because my internet's a potato. Yeah, I have a low internet connection right now. I've already talked to my roommate and we are going to be upgrading. I just don't know when. So until I get that fixed up and everything, there's not much I can do about it. Unfortunately, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, that should work. Okay, here we go. This is going to wreck my shit here. There we go. What, you IRTech, you don't use a potato for internet? That's the main reason for potatoes. It's the starch. It holds the interwebs together. Didn't you know that? Ah, stop there. Okay, we're gonna watch it one more time from a better angle here, and by better I mean different. That was cool. There we go. Oh, that's not gonna bother me at all, Crier. I am 27. This being support at Epic, it actually is my first job in the game design industry. I graduated from college November 2013, and I got the job at Epic in February 2014 because I happen to live in the area and have done a lot of work in UDK. Uh, so it just kind of lots of things just fell into place. Yeah, hopefully the internet problem will fix up and we'll get that working well. But we blew it up. And don't worry about asking personal questions. Like, unless I tell you I'm not going to answer that, and I'll be respectful about that, I'll answer most anything. Most anything. Um, so, and like, my opinions are my own, so I'm not worried about sharing them. But thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. I really appreciate it. You are the reason that I continue doing this. IRTech and TK4, they've been here for God since I started doing this. So, it's been awesome having you guys here. Crier, you're awesome. Like, uh, um, yeah, Furnish System would blow up my computer. I can't do that. I'm sorry. I value my computer. It may not be the best, but it's what I've got. um, but anyways, yes. So keep coming out. We do this Wednesdays and Fridays. I absolutely appreciate every single person who shows up or watches the videos later. You guys are awesome. If you have any questions, send me a message on Twitter, on the forums, on uh, on my email. It's like any way you can get a hold of me, do so. I'm happy to help. My name is, again, Adam Davis. I'm engine support tech at Epic. So pretty much, if you're going through the forums or the Answer Hub, you're working with my team, and you may see me on there quite a bit. Um, I also mod the Twitch streams for Unreal Engine every once in a while. You'll see Unreal Adam. That's me. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. All right, have a great night. I'm logging off.